Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championship's on the line. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs against the San Diego State Aztecs. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. You can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job by the defense, getting pressure in a short yardage situation. If you're the quarterback, you cannot hold on to the football that long. It's got to get out. Look for an in-breaking route. The ball has got to pass the sticks immediately.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Scanning the field, it's Martin. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. offense on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Using his legs, it's Sutton. He's got room to run. Look out. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. He's got a crease. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Aztecs looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Grab behind the line. It's Sheffield. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sheffield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
1st and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
To throw, it's Martin. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. San Diego State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pressure's on. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away on a punt now for the first time today. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's going to hand this off. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The back's got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Dropping back, it's Martin. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Makes it look easy.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Aztecs offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Look out, he's got space ahead. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. On the run, it's Sutton. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Aztecs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 4th down, he's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it as you said, he's not going to get the 1st down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Martin. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds his man, it's Freeman. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying for a touchdown here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on.
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got space. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass and to succeed.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Aztecs now will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle is made, but the ball is spotted at the 4. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Martin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it explodes. Play by this offense, big game. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And they lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. A change of direction. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joel. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Martin. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The San Diego State offense on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a quick grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Aztecs with 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. That one moves the ball across the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Sheffield. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a draw play. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Martin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. San Diego State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's a short completion of the tight end. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Martin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
I like that decision. You don't want to force the football and put it in harm's way. You're down. You've got to get this ball into the end zone. And now on 2nd and goal, what do? I think you look towards your best players, in particular on the outside. I like the idea of this quarterback picking a matchup and making this a one-on-one. Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across the goal line, and the defense is having none of that. I think they might have to go play action here. It just seems like this defensive line is too stout in the middle.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, they tried to pick up the first with the RPO. That's the bread and butter play of this offense, but they're short. So what do they do here? 4th and short. Do they go for it?
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Keeping it on the ground here. But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Breaking tackles. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Looking downfield, it's Martin. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. Makes a nice move there. Got an opening here. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
This group is so dominant on the ground, and if you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock, let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
The Bulldogs have 1st and 10 here. Give it to the back again. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. The shotgun handoff here. As the 1st down is still going. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. This running back just continues a monster performance in this championship game. Joel, they're feeding the hot hand. Interesting to see how they play it in this must-score drive.
Chris, I think a lot of it depends on what the defense does here. As they get conservative, why not allow your running back to chew up these yards? With this situation and the points that you need, I think you can still go to him.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. To the air, it's Martin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive moving.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got a crease. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Aztecs now will spend their 1st timeout. Not ideal. You give up 1st down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Just outstanding stuff from this offense, executing when they desperately needed it. And now, Chris, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. We played all this football, and it's basically 0-0.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he didn't make it. The defense rises up, so it's still a 1-point game. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but that first down should be to clinch the conference championship. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Aztecs expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for a gap. It's Sutton. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.